Hi folks, Job Comics here, having another look at classic Bronze Age Marvel book. This is issue 110 of the Fantastic Four. It's sheer Marvel magic. It's got a stunning cover, but there's something very quite interesting about this particular copy of 110 of the Fantastic Four. I wonder if you know what it is. On top of that, I think this is Agatha Harkness's first cover appearance. You'll know that she went on to become quite a big deal in the TV Disney show WandaVision and the one about Agatha. I don't know where it was. Anyway, this is a terrific issue of Fantastic Four. You see stories by Stan Lee and the arts by John Buscema, and you've got a great splash page here. Kirby had left at this point, and the comic was kind of floundering. It's 1971. And it was, it was touch and go. It was like, I suppose it's like getting a new Doctor Who. You always kind of worry if the old fans are going to stay with it when the new guard's introduced. And Buscema's artwork, though, is just, I mean, if you're going to replace Jack Kirby, you might as well do it with somebody who understands how comic sequential artwork happens, and then even homage it with this kind of thing. This full page splash using a photographic backdrop like Kirby used to do. And there's some great stuff in this here. We have the villain Annihilus, who I'm sure will probably appear in some form or another in the Fantastic Four films. Did that last film do well? First Steps, I think it did. It seemed to do okay. I think it was quite good, but a little bit sort of soulless. Was it a little bit heartless, that film? I felt they threw everything at it and then kind of forgot the basic dynamic of the Fantastic Four. I know they went on about it being family, and the Fantastic Four has always been the first family, but it was, I don't know, it just seemed to be written by people who knew what the concept of family was but had never experienced it themselves, so it came off a bit hollow for me. Meanwhile, in the comics, everything's just terrific. At this point, these characters are so well fleshed out, their relationships are so believable, their interactions, their dialogue, although very comic booky, you never doubted for 1 minute that this was, a family who were fighting together. And there's Agatha. It was Agatha all along. Is that something? And then Agatha does her thing here to save the day. There we go. Look at that. There's Jonah Jameson and Robbie Robertson making a wee cameo in this. There's Alicia. There's some adverts. And comics could still sell adverts. There we go. And then we get a bit of a bust up at the end here. Like I said, the family dynamic. There's always going to be problems. There we go. The thing runs amok. Anyway, I hinted that there was something unusual about the comic book. Letters page. 2 pages of letters. And an advert for the Inhumans. Finish high school at home. And what's the secret of this comic being kind of hard to pick up and find? Well, there's a problem in the printing here. This isn't the colours that this cover is meant to have. See all that green stuff? They ran out of ink. They did something wrong. Yeah. So this colour scheme's all wrong. But a lot of these comics went out with the wrong colour palette on the front here. It was an error. They're not meant to be green like that. Although I think it enhances the cover somehow, because Agatha's doing her kind of witchy thing here, and it does seem to fit. But if you go and look this up somewhere, if I was any kind of YouTuber, I would have this original one here for you to look at. You'd see the colours are completely different. All the reds and stuff and oranges are in place instead of this green. Why are they all green? So if you ever see Fantastic Four 110 and it's got this sort of green hue to it, instead of that sort of red and orange that it's meant to have, you need to grab this, because it's actually quite, it's considered a variant for the issue and it's more valuable. So there you go. If you see this, buy it, pick it up. It's a great issue, and it's also Agatha's first cover appearance, and it's just brilliant. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. If you did, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.